Ricardo Negron. I was born and raised in Puerto Rico. I live here in Orlando, Florida. I'm a community activist. I work with different organizations, tending to the needs of the Puerto Rican community, the overall Latinx community, and something that's very dear to my heart, the LGBTQ Puerto Rican community and the LGBTQ community as a whole here in Central Florida. Like my dad told me, like, okay, you're still my son, I love you. He kept watching TV. My mom had that little, like, telenovela. I always say it's a little telenovela moment where she did, like, yeah, that. But I have a great relationship with them, and now looking back, like, could have had that same thing, but earlier. June 12, 2016, yeah. Completely changed my life, not only because of the impact that it had in the community, but also because of the impact it had on me personally, because I was there. And it kind of like what shifted I came here to Orlando to do A, and now like shifted towards doing B, because I feel like I can use my voice, my experience, and my also my professional educational background to try to prevent that from happening again. Still a long way to go, but that's kind of like what I focused right immediately after it happened. But that really hurt the Puerto Rican community specifically. It hurt many people. It hurt those that obviously families that lost their loved ones, and those who were physically hurt, mentally hurt, and then the overall community, right? And all across the world, this impacted people all across the world. But being that it was on Latin Night, right? And you gotta get this, that is the only LGBT bar that on a Saturday night that you can just disconnect from everything and actually go and have fun. They had a Latin night. So that was, for me, coming from Puerto Rico and wanting to have un pedacito de casa, that's where I was gonna be. So that's very important, but that also means that, which is what we saw, that most of the people that were killed were of the Latinx community, and almost half of the people that were killed were Puerto Rican. And it was sad to see for me as a Puerto Rican who was there. It was kind of sad for me to see that what was the Puerto Rican response to this? Yes, there were messages, right? There was a monumento que la alcaldesa Carmen Yulín did in San Juan, which was, I had the opportunity to go see it a year later, and it's very impactful. And the fact that it's there, it's very impactful, because you're recognizing what this took from you. But there weren't that many moments of recognizing that this took 20 plus Puerto Ricans and hurt many more. There wasn't kind of that ownership of the pain that this caused. That I'm pretty sure that had this been somewhere else and it hadn't been at an LGBT club, Puerto Rico as a whole would have taken way more ownership of this pain. And Puerto Ricans here would have taken way more ownership of this pain. And the overall Latinx community would, 90% Latinx of those who died should have and would have taken more ownership of the pain that this caused had it been at a straight club. If I could talk to my 18-year-old self now, who probably be in his either sophomore or junior year of college now, I would tell him to, take it slow. You don't need to be skipping all these stages. And I could have maybe understood more of who I was.